Ore Omane Beme Ore Omane Beme Ore Omane Beme Omane Beme Hore 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 Omane Beme 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 Omane Beme Hore
된 거.
오마님 뱀에 호이 오마님 뱀에 호리 오마님 뱀에 호이 오마님 뱀에 호리 오마님 뱀에 호리 오마님 뱀에 호리 오마님 뱀에 호리
앞에서 보면서 몸을 보면 마음은 그러고 어쩌대. 마음은 그러고 어쩌대. Okay, hello everybody. So let's start. So before you meditate, make sure your body is relaxed and then you have a comfortable posture. So here the 7 Vairochana posture, the body. Sit relaxed so that you can sit for a long time without having to reposition yourself. And next is the posture of your energy or your speech is to expel all the stale wind from your body. So simply what you do is you breathe in light and then you breathe out the stale wind from your nostrils, like that. So first you breathe in light. this time a little bit stronger. Now the next three, a little bit lighter. So like that, that's the 9-round breathing. So just simply doing it that way. And the traditional way of doing the 9-round breathing or the cleansing of the stale wind, you can learn in the future. Okay, next and very importantly is the posture of your mind or the state of your mind. You need to have faith, devotion, and bodhicitta. Faith generated toward Buddha, Dharma, and the Sangha, understanding the nature of samsara, understanding the qualities of freedom from samsara. And devotion, understanding how precious this human body is, how precious this moment is, and striving towards the accomplishment of Buddhahood. So being diligent, that's devotion. And then not only just for our freedom from samsara, but for all sentient beings to be brought to the state of perfect Buddhahood. That is bodhicitta. So then we start with the sadhana. So what do you say before you start the sadhana? You think or you say loudly, you can say, in order for all motherly sentient beings as vast as space to be brought to the state of perfect Buddhahood, I will engage in this meditation and recitation of Chenrezik. Sangye chedan tsoke chonam la chancho barando dani chasam che daige gonde gibe senam kendrola Sangye Drubarasho. In the Buddha, Dharma, and the Noble Sangha, I take refuge until Buddhahood. Through the merit of meditation and recitation, may I accomplish Buddhahood to benefit sentient beings. In the Buddha, Dharma, and the Noble Sangha, I take refuge until Buddhahood. Through the merit of meditation and recitation, may I accomplish Buddhahood to benefit sentient beings. Then the 4 immeasurables. Semchen, Thamchen, Dewa, Dan, Deve, Judan, Dembara, Juruche. Dunga dan dunga ge judan devara jurche dunga mebe dewa dan mi devara jurche Niri chadang dang dalwe tanyum tseme pala nebara juru che. May all sentient beings have happiness and the cause of happiness. May they be free from suffering and the cause of suffering. May they never part from happiness that is devoid of suffering. May they rest in boundless equanimity, free from the partiality of desire and hatred to near and far. May all sentient beings have happiness and the cause of happiness. May they be free from suffering and the cause of suffering. May they never part from happiness that is devoid of suffering. May they rest in boundless equanimity, free from the partiality of desire and hatred to near and far. During this time, you can do Tonglen. Tonglen is taking the misfortune, the suffering, the sorrow, the miserable existence of sentient beings. So as you inhale, you take all that into you and you dissolve in your bodhicitta, that's in your heart. As you exhale, you breathe out all your happiness, your joy, your comfort, all good qualities that you share with others as you exhale. So that's the way of how you do Tonglen. It's called mounting on your breath. As you inhale, you take all the suffering of others. As you exhale, you give all the happiness and joy to all sentient beings. So you can just practice that. So the practice of Bodhisattva comprises of the aspiration and the engagement or practical. In the aspiration, this is how we aspire. May all beings be free from suffering and the cause of suffering. May they be happy, have the cause of happiness. May they have happiness and the cause of happiness, and so on and so forth, like that. So that's the aspirational aspect. And when you engage in bodhicitta, then first of all you need to understand why you want to train in bodhisattva or in training of the bodhisattva. We need to understand all sentient beings have been our mother, and when they had been our mother, how kind they were. So then now you see that all sentient beings were your mother, and then we take into consideration that just as how we wish to have happiness, all sentient beings want that happiness. Just as how we dislike or how we do not want suffering, sentient beings don't want suffering. So we bring that thought in our mind, and then what we do is now we kind of regard sentient beings and us as equal. Dagzhen Nyampa is like we equalize oneself and others. And then when we advance this practice, or when we are able to do so that we equalize all beings, then we take the next step, that we change, we trade places, we switch places. So instead of sentient beings, we place ourselves in the position of sentient beings, and sentient beings are placed in our case. So just like how we wish, we want sentient beings to be like that. So this is how we trade. Daljen Chewa is like we trade places. And then after having trained in that level, then if we advance further, then we say, Dagle Shen Tsewa is like we consider others more important than ourselves. So that's the way how we go about in the practice or the training of engaging our practical bodhicitta. So then those practices comprise of the 6 perfections. The perfection of generosity, perfection of discipline, perfection of patience, perfection of diligence, perfection of samadhi, and perfection of wisdom. So this part, like the generation of the deity, subsumes all of those 6 perfections within this practice. So this is what we are going to now engage in. Okay, page 3. Daso kachai sim chingi chi zui ben karai da we ding Sri le pai choi chen re ze kar sere ye zere ngai den cho ze zum tu je chen ge ze cha je dang po tar jarai ze wo ni shel ten pen karai nam darai dai rin chen gen ge ze rin dai bai be te yo se bai me be u gen chen shaib ni doro je gyal tron shu me da warai jai ten ba chaib ni kundu ngoroi jur. Back to the visualization, page 3, now in English. Above the crown of all sentient beings is a white lotus with a moon seed, upon which is a 3-syllable that rises as the supreme noble Chenrezik. He is luminously white and radiating out 5 color lights. He is handsome, smiling and gazing with eyes of great compassion. He has 4 arms. The 2 upper hands are joined in prayer gesture, while the 2 lower hands hold a crystal mala and a white lotus. He is adorned in silk and jewels, and wearing a deer skin on his shoulder. His head is adorned with Buddha Amitabha on the crown. He is seated with 2 legs in Dorje Kiltron, and resting his back on a stainless moon. He becomes the essence of the embodiment of all refuges. Genge mange kundo karai zo sange ke ulage tuje chenge drola ze chenre se lai chansel jo genge mange kundo karai zo sange ke ulage Tuje chenge drola ze chenre ze la chansel jo kenge mage kundo kar zo sange ke ulagen tuje chenge drola ze chenre ze la chansel. O protector, you unstained by any fault. Your body is white in color. Your head is adorned with the perfect Buddha. You look unto beings with eyes of great compassion. I pay homage to you, Chenrezik. O protector, you unstained by any fault. Your body is white in color. Your head is adorned with the perfect Buddha. You look unto beings with eyes of great compassion. I pay homage to you, Chenrezik. O protector, you unstained by any fault. Your body is white in color. Your head is adorned with the perfect Buddha. You look unto beings with eyes of great compassion. I pay homage to you, Chenrezik. Pambai Chenrezik Wangdang Chochu Dusum Shungba Ye Gyawa Seche Tamche Kunne Dangwe Chanse Loi Meto Dupe Marme Dri Shelze Rolmo Laso Yejuru Yike Chunne Bi Pabe Tsoki Sheksu Se Tomai Meni Date Bar Mige Chudan Tsame Semni Ninmo Wangjuru Ben Dikba Tamche Shambaragi Nente Range Janchu Sim Soso Kewo Laso Dusum Gewa Chizai Be Senam Lani Daye Ran Semje Namge Sambadan Loye Jeda Jeda Chechun Tunmo Teba Yi Chege Korlo Kordo Se Korwa Jese Madon Bar Nyange Meda Tuje Dunga Janso Jengwa Ye Semje Namla Seksu Sen Dage Senam Chisapa Tamche Janchur Jurjur Ringbora Mito Droa Ye Jembe Pando Da Juruchi. Back to page 5. To the noble Chenrezik and to the 10 directions 3 times, Buddhas and Bodhisattvas, I pay homage with utmost respect. Flowers, incense, lamps, and perfumes, food, drinks, music, and so forth, I offer these in actuality and manifested through my mind. Please accept these assemblies of noble ones, from timeless beginning until now, all the 10 non-virtues and the 5 inexpiable actions, and my mind under the influence of afflictive emotions. I confess all of the negativities that I have committed. On the Shravakas, Pratyeka Buddhas and Bodhisattvas, and individual beings and others, virtues that they have accumulated and will accumulate in the 3 times, and in the merit that they have gained, I rejoice. According to the wishes of sentient beings, befitting the various capabilities of their intellect, on the vehicles of the greater, smaller, and common, I request you to turn the wheel of Dharma. Until cyclic existence is completely emptied, do not enter into nirvana, but with great compassion for those drowning in the ocean of suffering, I request you to look upon sentient beings. Whatever virtue I have accumulated, may it become a cause for Buddhahood. Without delaying further for all sentient beings, may I become the glorious one of the Liberator. Sewandeso Lama Chenre Sewandeso Yedam Chenrezik Sewandeso Pacho Chenrezik Sewandeso Changen Chenrezik Sewandeso Changen Chenrezik Tuje Zishe Gyawai Tuje Jin Tame Korowara Dhame Chamjur Chezeme Dungal Nyongwe Dowala Gemboy Kele Charje Machi Sonam Sangye Tombara Jinge. The supplication again in English, page 9. I pray to you, Lama Chenrezik. I pray to you, Yidam Chenrezik. I pray to you, Supreme Noble Chenrezik. I pray to you, Lord of refuge, Chenrezik. I pray to you, Lord of loving kindness, Chenrezik. O victorious, great, compassionate one, hold us with great compassion. Wandering countless lifetimes in endless cyclic existence, sentient beings have experienced unbearable suffering. They have no other refuge beside you, O Protector. Bless them to achieve omniscient Buddhahood. One more time. I pray to you, Lama Chenrezik. I pray to you, Idam Chenrezik. I pray to you, Supreme Noble Chenrezik. I pray to you, Lord of Refuge, Chenrezik. I pray to you, Lord of loving kindness, Chenrezik. O victorious, great, compassionate one, hold us with great compassion. Wandering countless lifetimes in endless cyclic existence, sentient beings have experienced unbearable suffering. They have no other refuge beside you, O Protector. Bless them to achieve omniscient Buddhahood. So now, when we recite this supplication, we focus on each kind of realm. So we begin first with the hell realm, and then the hungry ghost, then the animal, then the human, then the demigod realm, and finally the god realm, like that. So think like that, and you aim onto those sentient beings in those different kind of realms and their suffering, and then they're placed into the pure land of Chenrezi, so forth, like that. Through the accumulation of negative karma from beginningless time, the force of anger gives birth in the hell realm. May all sentient beings who are experiencing the torment of heat and cold be born in your presence, Supreme Deity. Om Mani Padme Hum. 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 Tomen dune lenge sarbe tusene wangi hidane suke Tekondunga noe semchen na through the accumulation of negative karma from beginningless time. The force of greed gives birth in the hungry ghost realm. May all sentient beings who are experiencing the torment of hunger and thirst be born in the supreme pure realm Potala. Om Mani Padme Hum. 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 Tome dune lenge saibe tu de moangi tu doroi ke jorote lengo donga nyongwe senchen nangenbo kenge dondo ke warasho. Through the accumulation of negative karma from beginningless time, the force of ignorance and stupidity gives birth in the animal realm. May all sentient beings who are experiencing the torment of ignorance and stupidity be born in your presence, O Lord Protector. Om Mani Padme Hum. 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 Tome dune lenge saibe tu de chawangi miyene suke Japondunga nyongwe senchen nande Through the accumulation of negative karma from beginningless time, the force of desire gives birth in the human realm. May all sentient beings who are experiencing the torment of constant toil and poverty be born in Deva and pure realm. Om Mani Padme Hum. 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 Tome dune lenge saipe tur tado wangi taimine suke talse dunga nyowe semchen nam potalaye shingdulke warasho. Through the accumulation of negative karma from beginningless time, the force of jealousy gives birth in the demigod realm. May all sentient beings who are experiencing the torment of fighting and quarreling be born in the Patala pure realm. Om Mani Padme Hum. 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 Tome dune lenge saipe tuingage wange flyene suke podon donga nyowe semchen nam bodalaye shingdo through the accumulation of negative karma from beginningless time. The force of pride gives birth in the God realm. May all sentient beings who are experiencing the torment of death and downfall be born in Padala, Pure Land. Om Mani Padme Hum. 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 Dani Kishin Kewa Tamche Lu Chenrezik Zebai Tsungbai Ye Madai Shinge Donam Dalwa Sungcho Yigdu Chochuro Gembarasho Pancho Kella Sewa Tabete Dagi Duljara Jurbe Doa Ledger Hullen Gewe Lelaisen Drowe Dendo Chedan Dembarasho. Through all of my lifetimes, may I, with the conduct similar to that of Chenrezik, liberate all beings from the impure realms. May the supreme speech of the 6 syllables spread in the 10 directions. By the power of fervent supplication to you, Supreme Noble One, may all beings who become the individuals to be tamed understand cause and effect and exert in virtue, and may they be endowed with the sacred dharma for benefiting beings. Den darai zeche seldaim be pambe kulle özerete madai lenin tulshe Chinin dewai jengi shin nangchu gedru lungas Chenrezik wang kusung to nangdra rikton ereme jur. From praying like this one pointedly, light radiated out from the Noble One's body, purifying impure karmic appearance and deluded concepts. The outer world becomes Devachan Puram. The body, speech, and mind of beings within that Puram become the wisdom body, speech, and mind of Chenrezik. All sight, sound, and awareness become inseparable from emptiness. Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani.
Om Mani Padme Hum.
Mantra means Sugato.
Yeah.
Mantra means one. Limit. Punagi transitions. Mani Padme Hum. Mani Padme Hum. Mani Padme Hum. Om 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 Mani Padme Hum. And you can recite as many times as you can, but today we have class, so start by 7, so let's do the solution of this practice and then the second part, and then we'll end this meditation. Page 17, bottom line. Dajen Lunam Pabe Gu Chadra Yige Drupe Yang Dendo Chenshe Chenpo No. I and others who appear in form is the wisdom body of the Noble One. All reverberations of sound are the melodies of the 6 syllables. All recollections and thoughts are the vast expanse of supreme primordial wisdom. Gyewan Diye Nurdo Da Chenrezik Practice Dowa Chikchan Malupa Diye Sala Gumbarai Sho. Through this merit may I quickly accomplish the powerful Chenrezik. Without leaving a single sentient being behind, may they be placed into the state of Chenrezik. Den darai gom de ge be senam ge dai dan dai lai dren toi dro wai kun me tsai lun de boro wai juro man ta te wai chen du ju de ge warai sho ge man ta tu sa chu ram de ne chun be cho churo shen den je barai sho. Through the virtue of performance of the meditation and recitation in this way, may I and all beings who are connected with me, as soon as this impure body is left behind, may we be born miraculously in their Vachen. Having taken the birth there and traversing the 10 bhumis, may our emanations spread in the 10 directions and perform the benefit of others. Okay, the next part, page 21. At this time, we visualize all sentient beings together with us with one body, meaning one gesture, with one speech in one melody, and with one mind, meaning with one pointed faith, devotion, and meditative concentration and focus and bodhicitta. Then take refuge in Chenrezik and then recite the Om Mani Padme Hum mantra. Okay. Manam kadai nyambe semjen tamje lama sangye rimbo chelai chalsun che wo. Manam kadai nyambe semjen tamje sangye che dainge den namlai chalsun che wo. Manam kadai nyambe semjen tamche lama yedam kandro tsolai chansu che wo. Manam kadai nyambe semjen tamche rangsem tongse che ke kulai chansu che wo. All motherly sentient beings equal to space, take refuge in the Lama, the precious Buddha. All motherly sentient beings equal to space, take refuge in the Buddha, Dharma, and the Sanghas. All motherly sentient beings equal to space take refuge in the hosts of lamas, idams, and dakinis. All motherly sentient beings equal to space take refuge in one's emptiness and luminous mind, dharmakaya. All motherly sentient beings equal to space take refuge in the Lama, the precious Buddha. All motherly sentient beings equal to space take refuge in the Buddha, Dharma, and the Sanghas. All motherly sentient beings equal to space take refuge in the hosts of Lamas, Idams, and Dakinis. All motherly sentient beings equal to space take refuge in one's emptiness and luminous mind, Dharmakaya. Om Mani Padme Hum, 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 Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum. Then, at the end, when you think you want to now stop your meditation and conclude, then you can recite this aspirational prayer on page 23. Le dan lo burui ken le jurba ye den dan ne dan jumbo tsewa so semje yimme dewe ne nam jikten kamsu jungwara majuru che tara sheme tribe sejaj keche chela lusem jalje be soto negi dungel jinne Jikten kamsu jungwara majuru che chidai shinje kana tsuba neki mingzam tebe traje be ninje pada tabe rimso lujen kunla nebara majuru che nebe ngere tongchai gechu da loburo yedro sumja drukchu Sheja zaje nela sobayi lujen kunla tsewara majur Lusem dewa malu choje be jungshe chube dungel jinne Malu jijin dangdo demba dang tsere neme deke dembarasho lama koncho sumge tuje Kandro chechon sume nutu dan ledre luwa mebe dendo Ngowa melam datse dru parai sho. Page 23. Arisen from the karma and adventitious conditions, the demonic attack, diseases, and harm from spirits and so forth. All of the illnesses that discomfort the minds of sentient beings, may they never arise in the realm of these world. Like the animals herded by a butcher to the slaughterhouse, in an instant their bodies and minds will be separated. Likewise, however many suffering there might be of illness that take lives away, may they never arise in the realm of this world. Like those who have fallen in the mouth of the Shinje, the Lord of Death, those who are terrified merely by the name of illness, the plagues that torment for a day or constantly, may they never harm any sentient being. May the 80,000 types of harmful spirits, the 360 adventitious negative forces, and the 404 types of diseases not harm any sentient being at all. That which rob off the happiness and comfort of the body and mind, whatever kind of suffering of the imbalances of the four elements, may they be pacified, and may beings have lustre and power. May they live long, have peace and happiness, and be free from illness. By the great compassion of the three rare precious jewel Lama, by the blessings and power of Dakinis, Dharmapalas, and protectors, and by the power of the truth of the unfailing cause and result, may all measures of dedications and aspirations that are wished here be accomplished. Then the additional dedication, Sonam. By this accumulation of virtue, may I attain all-knowing omniscience. May sentient beings pounded by the waves of birth, old age, sickness, and death be freed from the ocean of samsara. As the heroic Manjushri realized in Samantabhadra too, I will train in their examples and perfectly dedicate all of these virtues. All of the conquerors of the three times, in whichever way they supremely praise dedication, I too will perfectly dedicate all of my roots of virtue for the excellent conduct. The supreme precious bodhicitta, may it arise in those in whom they have not cultivated it. May those who have cultivated it not decline, but may it prosper more and evermore. So, okay, so that's the way to do Chenrezik. So send your love and prayers to all sentient beings. Take good care of yourself, stay healthy, and then we'll see you soon. Okay, take care. Tashidale. Bye bye for now. My ideal day.